From Columbus, Ohio, this is the Get Business Credit YouTube channel with your host, Josh Van Horn. Subscribe now and hit the bell notification right now to stay up to date as soon as we release new business credit gems. Take it over, Josh.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Josh with the Get Business Credit YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over how to get business credit when you have bad personal credit. I get that question all the time. So that's what we're going to be going over in today's video. Also, this video isn't 100% just about if you have bad personal credit. Even if you are a brand new business or you're wanting to start your own business, this video may be beneficial for you because I break down all the steps from A to Z on the foundation of building your business credit. Okay. So before I get into that, if you could please, if you're not already a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button and make sure you turn the bell notification on. I'd really appreciate it. It helps our channel grow and get out to a wider audience. So without further ado, let's get into it. Like I said, the topic is how to get business credit with bad personal credit. Okay. So here we go. Sorry, I made this slide here. So like I said, how to build business credit with bad personal credit. Welcome to the Get Business Credit YouTube channel. Can I get business credit with bad credit? Answer is yes. So this is basically the steps and contents that I'm going to be breaking down over this video. Hopefully it won't be too long, but there's a lot I got jam-packed into this video. So the first topic that we're going to be going over is the business name. Pick and decide the new business name, and then the business address. Decide what address you'll use. I'll give you guys options for each of these steps. The business registration with the Secretary of State, whether that be LLC, INC, S Corp, or C Corp. Getting your EIN from the IRS, that's your employee identification number, also known as your federal tax ID number. Your business phone, like a dedicated phone number for your new business, and to be getting listed in the 401 business directory. Opening up your business checking account. I'll give you some options on that as well. And then online business presence. This is very important because a lot of the vendor credit lines, especially the newer ones, starter vendors, they will actually look up your information online to see if everything matches and everything, to see if they want to extend you credit or not. Eighth, file you get your Dun's number, Dun and Bradstreet number, as well as the profiles with the other business credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and Creditsafe, and starter vendors. Okay. So next is how to name your business. So I've had issues with some of my subscribers that picked either a generic name or a name that isn't so brandable. So that's kind of what this step is all about. So your business name and your state search. The state search isn't that important unless you have a name in mind that's going to be, say like United Rentals or Coca-Cola or something like that. You really don't have to worry about that, especially if you're just a simple new business. So first things first, you want to pick a brandable name, and you need to think, even if you're a brand new business, in a month from now, you're only going to be earning, say, $1 a month. You want to think about if you're going to be earning $1 million a month. An exit strategy, say you're going to scale the company 1 year, 6 months, or 5 years down the line. You want to have a good brandable name that you could sell the company, possibly. So like it says here, and I wrote this all together. So I'm going to be basically reading this to you guys and giving you guys, some informal advice as well. So pick and decide on a business name that you like and that is unique enough. Stay away from high-risk words included in your business name, like the word capital, investments, coaching, loans, financial, real estate, and consulting. Also stay away from names that could be trademarked, like I said before. Anything that's like, Coca-Cola is spelled a certain name, or GoDaddy, spelled a little bit different, So that's what you want to stay, kind of away from. But you also don't want to have something like, off the top of my head, something like, that somebody can't pronounce easily, or, something that doesn't look or sound professional. Believe it or not, there's people out there that have, I'm not even going to say the names, but inappropriate names mixed in, their business name, or have numbers in their business name. Keep it simple, because when you get trying to get business credit down the line, you're going to run into issues if you have hyphens, or, you use numbers, things like that, so you want to stay away from that. Okay, next is pick your business address. And I'm telling you guys to do this before you actually register your business with the Secretary of State, because you don't want to have to go back later and update all your addresses and information later with the Secretary of State. You want to do that all beforehand. So the business address. So you can get a virtual business address if you're just starting off and you don't have the capital to have an actual physical retail location or warehouse or office. So like I noted down here, if you do not have physical retail, office, or warehouse address for your business, then you can use a virtual business address. However, some virtual address, service, and locations you want to stay away from. I've made several other videos about how to find those particular ones that you want to stay away from, such as like iPostal and a few others, UPS stores, FedEx stores. You want to stay away from those, like mailbox, etc. Mail pack, ones like that. A great option is Opus Virtual Business Address Package. It's $99 per month. With my code, you can get $100 off the first month setup. So I'll take you over to what that looks like. So it's a partner page we have directly with Opus. The great thing about it is you get your virtual business address, for $99 per month. You get a live receptionist answering the calls during normal business hours, 9 to 5. So they handle all that. They issue your own company phone number, your company fax number. Voicemails are converted into email. So it'll go to your email. You get 2 voicemail boxes. Your faxes are converted into email as well. And then they have premium call transfer where they can forward the calls, patch the calls directly to you, say your cell phone. And they actually report this $99 monthly payment to Creditsafe, which is one of the business credit bureaus. So real quick, like I said, you'll get $100 off the setup fee if you use my link. It's promo code GBC100. Use this link and you'll get $100 off. I'm not saying you have to do this or not. I'll show you another cheaper option, but this one's pretty much saves you a lot of time because it's an all-in-one package. So you go to after you go to my page and you go through to the website here, you'll see everything that's included in it. But you want to go to the premium locations, view all premium locations. And let's just say, for instance, you're in, I don't know, let's pick, I'm just trying to see here one that a lot of you guys are based out of. Let's just say Alabama. So you can see how these are 4,000 Eagle Point Corporate Drive. That's a good one. And then there's 202 Government Street, Mobile, Alabama. And then right here, there's another one, 216 8th Street. This one you want to stay away from because you can see that even though it's a premium location, you can see it's like a strip mall location. So what we would do is just go over to copy that address, over to Google, look up that address and see. You can see it says LoopNet, which is fine. And you'll see Exchange 202. This is the co-working space for that location. So that's fine. That's a location that's going to be, suitable for, what you're trying to achieve. But then if you go to other ones, you can actually see that are retail locations. Let's see here, that like this one, even though it's a premium location, I still advise to stay away from an address like this, just because it does not look like it does not look like an actual, uh, corporate office location. So if you go on like Street View on Google, you can kind of see, it doesn't really look like very appealing versus those other locations, so that's pretty much the point. I made 2 other videos about this, breaking it down, but anyways, I think you guys get the gist of things. This is definitely all one solution. And keep in mind, say you're in, some city that is, say, an hour away from Birmingham, Alabama. It's okay to still, have this location in Birmingham, Alabama, even if you're an hour away. That's fine. It doesn't make a difference, because they can forward all the mail to you directly, physically, or scan it open, and you'll be able to get your mail that way. Or you can go and pick it up, once a week or once a month, whatever you want to do. So let me get back to the presentation here. Like I said, that's $99 a month. That comes with a phone, live receptionist, everything all in one, and they get you listed in the 411 business directory. All that's very important, because when you're building business credit up, what happened here? When you're building business credit up, you want to be able to show that you have an actual physical location. The other option is anytime mailbox. It's a little bit cheaper. So again, this one is not as good of an option, but you can still go after this, option. Let's just say Jacksonville, Florida. So you can see they have one that's $63 a month, which is quite high. And then they have one for $12.99 a month. And you can see what I'm talking about. This is not probably a great location, because the address is a suite number 104, and then it'll be dash a mailbox. So we'll just show you real quick. So you can see it says going postal Jacksonville. This is something you want to stay away from, because that's like a mail pack, facility. You do not want that type of address at all. That's why it's $12.99. It's like a mailbox, etc. Basically a post office box. And you're probably going to get denied a bank account, and you're not going to have good luck building business credit up, because that's going to be flagged. Versus they have other ones, like I said, that are more expensive, and those more expensive ones, are suitable. Let's see, like this other one here. Yeah, so this one's fine, because see, it's Lion Share co-working space. That's the address. So that's not a big deal. Something like this would be fine. And it's $20 a month. And you can actually go in, you pay that $19.99 a month. You'll get your own address and stuff with a mailbox number or your suite number. And then you can go in there and actually work if you needed to. You just have to pay that Lion Share co-work space an extra fee, but it's an optional, So it's very important to pick an address before you file with the Secretary of State because you want everything only to be able to do it one time and not have to update it later. Okay. Now, if you already have your address, retail location, great, or warehouse, office, whatever, that's fine too. But if you have a home address and say you're a plumber, you could use, your home address, but a lot of people don't want to put their home address on the internet, so that's the option. I'll have a link to all this in the description below. Next is the business formation. So just to point out, I'm not a lawyer or tax professional, so please seek the advice from them if you're unsure on what type of business structure you're going to form. The most common one is LLC, limited liability corporate company, C Corp, and S Corp. So most of the time people file LLCs. It's simple. Pretty much most states you can do it online. You don't need to hire anybody to do it. Although I have a link for Swift Filings LLC, they're pretty reasonable on pricing and they take care of everything for you. So business formation is necessary. Early step when starting a business, whether you're registering a simple single member LLC, incorporating a C Corp, a S Corp. How your business is formed will determine the personal liability of the founders, how taxes are paid, and other important details. The most common and easy formation is a single member LLC. File your business with your Secretary of State. And it can usually be done online and completed same day or within a couple of days. So like in the state of Ohio, I formed, almost 6 or 7 C Corps and 1 S Corp and 4 LLCs. If you pay an extra like $45, it's like same day registration, like within a couple hours it's formed and everything. I'm not saying that's going to be the case with every state. Some states can take a week or two. Every state's different on what they require, how easy it is. Like Ohio's LLC, it's like a 2-page form. It's very simple to fill out. It's unnecessary to hire like LegalZoom or somebody like that. But, like I said, I don't know every state. But if you're unsure, after you've checked out your local state and you're not sure how to fill it out, you can go to Swift Filings. They're pretty reasonable. So you pick your entity types. So just say LLC, and you could say, let's just say Florida, or let's just say Georgia, because there's a lot of people that are out of Georgia that are viewers here. So they have the basic package is $49 plus state fees. And that basically gets your basic, pretty much everything basic, that you need. Never obtain a federal tax ID with the companies. It's not necessary because it's free and it's easy to do. It takes 5 minutes. I'll show you in a minute how to do that. But you can see here the state filing fee with Georgia is $100. If you want this company, Swift Filings, that do everything for you and prepare everything for you, then it's total of $399. They charge $299, and you get everything, done for you. It doesn't say on this one, how long it actually takes, but like I said, every state is different. So check out that if you're unsure. Let's see here. Next one is get your business EIN, which is your federal tax ID number. This would set you apart from your personal Social Security number. So like I said, think about this. If you have bad or troubling past personal credit with, say, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian are the 3 personal credit bureaus. And you get issued, your Social Security number when you're born. Well, when you start a business, you file for just like your personal, but you get your EIN, which is also a 9-digit employer identification number, EIN. That's for any business. It doesn't matter if it's a one-man or one-woman shop. You still need to get your EIN number, okay? So it's a unique number, And like I said, it's similar to a social security number, but that's what separates the identity from your personal social and your business identity. You want to separate those. It's very easy to get that. You just go to this. It goes right to the website, the irs.gov, and it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm not getting into all that during this, but it's super easy. It takes 5-10 minutes to do. And like I said, let's see here. Also, like I said, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a tax professional. So please seek advice if you're unsure about filling that form out. But, it's pretty easy. Next is business phone number. So if you opted to do something like the Opus virtual office, it will come with the phone number already, your business phone number. So you don't have to worry about that. You can kind of skip this particular section. But if not, I'm just going to read this anyway. So you'll need a dedicated business phone number that you'll use for everything, meaning like all of your business credit applications, that phone number is going to be attached to all the business credit bureaus as well. So you'll need that. Like I said, if you got the Opus package for $99 a month, then you'll have your number already. But if you choose not to go that route, then you can pick some other services such as like these VoIP phone services. I have a list of them here. You'd want to stay away from like Google Voice, your personal cell phone numbers. Ones like that are, if not near impossible, to get listed with the National Business Directory Assistance. Reason why that's important to get listed in those the National Business Directory Assistance is like Synchrony Bank, which is an underwriter for a lot of the business store credit cards, and like the Amazon, Lowe's. They're going to want to check that. They'll actually check that. Their algorithm system will check if you're listed or not. So if you're not listed, you're going to have a tough time getting approved for some. I'm not saying that's guaranteed, but, save yourself a headache and just do this, the right way. So list yourself. .net is where you can actually list your business yourself. Individual, it doesn't cost anything at all. Individual or personal or business listing. And you're just going to click on that. You're going to put in your new business phone number. Make sure you hit the business part, where it says business, your company name, and your information there as well. All the business information, add listing. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. Let me step back one spot real quick. During the formation of your LLC or your C Corp or S Corp, you're going to get asked what type of business you're in. So it's something called SIC code, SIC code. So if your business is, say, marketing business, you just go to siccode.com and look up what your SIC code is. This is an industrial type code attached to your business credit profile with Experian, Equifax, Creditsafe, and Dun and Bradstreet. So this one is 8742. But there's another code, also NAICS code. So you would do that as well. And every state's different. Some states ask for these codes, some states do not. So marketing consulting services would be 541613. So that's what you're going to put on the application. So I just wanted to point that out before I forgot. So back to the phone services. So you have a few different options. Like I said, you don't want to use your personal cell phone or Google Voice or any of those free numbers or those numbers that cost like $1 or $2 a month. You don't want to go that route because they're going to be basically blacklisted for getting into the directories. So you can go to Nextiva, is a company that's been around a long time. They deal with huge companies and one woman shop. I've been with them personally since I think 2009. They have an app you can download, Apple or Android, Google Play Store. You can use the phone directly, like a soft phone as an app, starts at $18.95 per month. You get unlimited calling, unlimited internet fax, free and local toll-free number, and 24-hour customer support. Okay, so use the link in the description below if you want to sign up with them. They're probably the best. I would say go with them overall. Or you can go to the other one is mightycall.com. It's basically the same type services Nextivia. They offer a little bit more features. They give you a free trial. Their basic is $29.99, and you get actually 1,000 minutes per month. Unlimited users. If I had to pick between the two, I would say Nextivia. Nextivia actually has a lot more options than MightyCall has, but MightyCall is, they give you 7 days free trial. But you don't want to get phone numbers and update them and change them later. You really want to decide on one and just use that one. Or you can go to phone.com. Here's the link as well. Phone.com offers you get, using my link, you get 20% off the first 3 months. And like I said, it's basically the same as the other voice over IP phones. You get your, this one, you only get 300 minutes per month, and it's $12.99 per month. You get one phone number, and you can actually do your texting on it as well. And you got the mobile web app. Just like anything else, you can download their app as well and just use it just like that as well. So, that's an option as well. Anyways, I think you guys get the gist of things on that. Next, you would get your business bank account. So after you already got your Secretary of State documents back, all that's approved and everything, you got those documents. That's when you're going to move on to getting your business bank account, business checking account set up. So with this, you're going to need to, you can either go through your local bank, say if you deal with Chase or PNC or Bank of America, whatever it may be. That's an option, personal preference. If you want to bank with them, you can bank with them. Some of these bigger banks, they tend to not approve new business accounts. If you're a brand new business, especially if you're a certain type of high risk type business. So I listed some that are that I personally bank with, and they're easy to get approved with, especially if you've been listed in the past with, say, check systems, or you have, bad personal credit, because, some of these banks, they will actually pull through LexisNexis, even though they're not giving you credit, but you're opening up a business bank account. So they want to see if you're going to be high risk for them or not. So if you've had any of those troubled issues in the past, you could go through, say, Radius Bank, Novo Bank, Hatch Business Checking, or Mercury. Those are 4 great ones. I actually deal with 3 of those banks, so check those out. Radius is a very big bank. I do a lot of banking with them. Let's see here. Next would be your business email and website. So your business online presence. That's very important, because some of these underwriters, when you're building up business credit, if you just have your Secretary of State documents and that's it, and you try to get vendor credit, you're going to have a hard time getting vendor credit if you don't have, a customized professional email address. So say your company name is ABC Enterprises. You don't want to get a Gmail or Yahoo, like abcenterprises@gmail.com or at yahoo.com. So you want a professional email address. They're going to be looking at that 100% when you're, trying to get vendor credit and business credit. So you can go to a company like Namecheap. I've been dealing with them. They're the second largest register in the world. They have hosting as well, and they have a free website builder, and they're the cheapest domain register out there. So you can go over to namecheap.com. Try to always get a .com or a .net as a domain. So you just can, pick the domain, search your domain, like I said. You just say ABC Company O LLC. I'm just using that as an example. Then you're going to search. It's available $888 per year. If you use that code as well, like here with my link, you'll get a discount. I think it's like $3 something right now. And then they also have hosting. So the hosting, let's see here. So the private hosting will actually come with your own private email as well. $14 per year. So you get like, $14 a year. So it's a little bit over $1 a month. And with that, you get your free, your free email addresses, like it says here. You can host up to 3 websites as well. I'm not going to get into too much details on that. I think you guys get the point of that. They have a free website builder, but you can hire someone like on Fiverr, pretty cheap, $50 to make you a custom website. So that's, like I said, very important because underwriters such as like Uline, that they report to the business credit bureaus, but they also will look up your website and everything to make sure you're a legitimate company before they're going to give you credit. So you want to get that set up. After you got your website set up, or even if it's just a one-page website, that's fine for now. You can build it out later. Then you want to go to google.com business, and that's to create your Google business account. It's free. So that's going to be your listing with Google, like it shows here. So when somebody, a creditor or looks up, say Uline, looks up ABC Business LLC in your city, it's going to come up and show. And that's free. It doesn't cost anything. Then you want to go to Bing Places, which is, Microsoft. You want to add your business location with them as well. And these are all free. It doesn't cost anything. As well as like Yelp. And then you can go to also this one, Bright Local, and they'll do everything for you for a fee. It's like $2 or $3 per listing, and there's like over 100 directories you can pick, So, like I said, I'll have all that in the description below. And this file will also include for you guys to go back and go through the steps. But the most important is getting your online presence, because a lot of vendors will decline you business credit if they don't see that you're active, especially online. Also, you want to set up your Facebook business account. That's free as well. You just create a Facebook business page. Okay, next is Dun and Bradstreet. Get a Dun and Bradstreet number. So Dun and Bradstreet is one of the 4 business credit bureaus. So what is a DUNS number? The Dun and Bradstreet DUNS number is a unique 9-digit identifier for businesses, one of the 4 business credit reporting bureaus. So that's different than your EIN number. The EIN number is issued by the government, and then there's numbers issued for that EIN number through these individual business credit bureaus. So there's Dun and Bradstreet, there's Equifax Business, Experian Business, and there's Creditsafe. There's no TransUnion for business. So the other major business credit bureaus are just as important as Dun and Bradstreet. However, your business profiles with Experian Business, Equifax Business, and Creditsafe will be generated as soon as the data aggregators such as like LexisNexis pulls the new Secretary of State filings in your state, and they search that data, and then they basically are selling that new data to Experian, Equifax Business, and Creditsafe. So that will generate your profile with Experian and Equifax, because you can't create your own right off the bat when you're a brand new business. Or when you create say you get a Net 30 account with Uline, and there's no account set up or no business profile set up with Experian Business for your new business, then when they report that new trade payment, it's going to generate you your new Experian profile. So as far as your DUNS number, you can get it through this link here, and that's a standard way, and it takes anywhere from a couple days up to 30 days for Dun and Bradstreet to issue your number. Or you can go to this other link, which is fedgov.dnb.com/web form. This, you'll get your Dun and Bradstreet number issued within like usually 24 hours. Go this route if you plan on ever applying for, say, business grants or business contracts, or you want to bid on anything through the business, government contracts. So you can just use this method to go and get it that much quicker. Next is the starter vendor trade lines, net 30 vendor trade lines. So before you can go after high-level business credit lines, you need to establish basic business trade lines that report to the business credit bureaus. So all the reporting agencies will have your data in your file. Often these are referred as net 30 vendors, net 30 accounts. So before you can go after, all these business credit cards here, and I got all these within, say, since March until now. So like 4 months, 4 months. And I did it all on a new LLC that's only 10 months old. I did that to try to show you guys that even new company, brand new LLC, you can still get this. 90% of it's with no personal guarantee. Yeah, my personal credit's good, but getting all these accounts, 95% of them didn't even look at my personal credit, and I didn't personally guarantee any of them. This video is about the basic information about building your business credit up. Even if you have bad personal credit, don't let it discourage you from starting your business and building up business credit. The very first thing that I would suggest you to do after you've done those other steps, you want to go to nav.com. If you use my link, you'll get a slight discount. Where is it here? Yeah, Nav Business Boost. What that is they have different ones. They have a free business manager for $29.99 a month. Don't even do that, because that's not going to do anything for you. So you can either do the free or the business boost. Don't do the business loan builder. It's not necessary either, and not worth the extra $10 a month. So I suggest to do the $39.99 a month. You'll get full business credit reports and scores from Dun and Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax. You'll get your Vantage personal scores with Experian and TransUnion personal. And you'll get 24/7 business and personal alerts. And let's see, all this is not really necessary. It's kind of, nothing too important. But this is the most important part. Build business credit with the trade line reporting. Meaning to say they'll actually report this $39.99 monthly payment to all the business credit bureaus, especially if you don't have any in your brand new business. You want to do this because this is the hands down quickest, fastest way to build business credit. It can literally get your scores built up and get you approved for other vendor accounts. So when you're first starting off, don't expect you're going to get like, $100,000, $200,000 of, no personal guarantee, business credit right away. It takes time, but it can be done even in 90 days or 180 days. It can be done. So I suggest to get that right away. That's the most important. Then after that, you're going to go to quill.com. To be able to trigger the net 30 account with Quill, you have to put at least $100 in your cart. So you have to order $100 worth of merchandise. So if you only have $99 in your cart, it's not going to give you an option to pay by invoice. So you have to do a minimum of 100. Don't go crazy and do like 300 or 400, especially since you're a brand new business. Just do right about $100, $120, somewhere around there. Order stuff that you actually use for your business, printer ink or, paper towels, coffee. They have the cheapest coffee as well. I order from them religiously because their coffee's so cheap for the Keurig coffee. And they report to Dun and Bradstreet. And then you got Uline, which most people know or have heard. Uline, they will check your business website. They may ask you for a few questions, and they could come back and say that you need to prepay a few orders before they're going to give you a net 30 account. So when you first start off, I would only order somewhere around $50 to $75 worth of products, So, and then select that you want to be billed by invoice. And let's see here. Where is that at? And then next is Grainger.com. And Grainger is, you can buy first aid kits, or they're more industrial supply, but it's another starter vendor. There's tons of other vendors that are out there that report to different bureaus, but these are the ones that just put out 4 suggestions. So at least you'll get the NAV Business Biz reports to all of them every month, or around the first week of every month. And then, like I said, Quill reports to Dun and Bradstreet. People say they report to Experian, but it seems like recently they're not reporting to Experian. And then you got Uline. Uline reports very quick, usually the first week of every month. They report also to Experian Business and Dun and Bradstreet. Grainger reports to Dun and Bradstreet and Experian. And they do quarterly reporting with Equifax Business. However, Grainger seems to be spotty on reporting, so you may have to do a couple orders before it actually starts reporting. Like I said, I can give you guys a list of 50 or 100 other ones. You guys could watch my other videos that I break all these other ones down. But this video is more about how do you start building your business credit? How do you form your business from A to Z, the foundation and everything? This is how you do it. This is how I got all this that quick. I've been doing this over 12 years. So, I have over 100 videos you guys can go back and watch. Anyways, that's all for this video. If you guys have any questions at all, shoot me an email, support@joshvanhorn.com. Again, support@joshvanhorn.com, or drop a comment in the comment section below. Appreciate your support. And if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing and turning the bell notification on. Till next time, you guys take care. Bye-bye.